in a Westlife way.
Hands of pop all round.
But you can hear us all right today.
Can you all hear us?
Hello. Yeah, anyway, so we're just going to, I mean, hopefully you can, but we're just going to talk through what we've got, what we've sold, really, over the weekend. So we sold 12 things, I know that for a fact.
We're not live.
We're not actually live.
No, because that's a different stream, the one that was planned. Oh, hold on. Yes, we are.
Yes, look, 9 people. Look, ooh, 9 people watching. So we were
Hello,
live.
9 people.
So hopefully you can hear and see us now. Did you have to refresh that then?
What? This?
That?
No, I went to and then it came on.
Oh, okay. So anyway, yeah, we'll just show you what we sold over the weekend, and that is 12 things totaling £124.98. So a bit slow, if I'm honest with you. But anyway, 12 things, and they're all pretty sort of random and stuff like that. So, shall we? Yes.
We are simultaneously trying to bid on an auction at the same time because we're
2 auctions at the same time, yeah.
Yeah.
So there's a lot of juggling going on.
So I'll go first while you look at that.
Yes, because my thing is coming up next. I'll tell you what it is and stuff like that actually as we go through. Is there actually any comments coming up on this at the moment?
Yeah. Fluffy,
Yeah.
Fluffy
that's
muffin.
working.
Hello,
That's
Fluffy
good.
Muffin.
Good, that's working.
Lovely. Right, first of all, there's this little dog. It's a Buddy from For the Life of Pets. And we've had him ages. He's so cute, look. I love a sausage dog. And he's gone for £9.25 on offer, and he's gone all in. Got a bit of dust on him, but thank you both for all that you do. As a broke 24-year-old university graduate, I watch your videos for entertainment. It's gone. Value as well as reselling. Oh, thank you, Adele.
Yes, right. So I've got like one eye over here and one eye over here at the moment.
Can I just point out, we're both university graduates too.
Did you want to show one more? One more thing? Because,
one more thing, yeah.
Because my item has come up on auction. Hang on, this microphone's in the wrong place. Look. So,
well, you don't come here for the professional quality of the streams, do you?
No. So anyway, this is a guitar, and it is a Coban? Not a cabane, but a Caban guitar, which is one of those...
fancy t-shirt on.
Yes, one of those do-it-yourself guitars where you buy all the bits and then you put it together yourself. And I should actually bid on this, really.
You should do, really.
You know, rather than just natter about it.
How much is it worth?
So it's worth quite a bit, but it's going for 30 quid. What do you reckon?
Go on. Go. Go big or go home.
32. Let's see if I get that, shall we?
Bear with.
Bear with. Is it...
Oh, go on,
no.
one more. Always one more.
No.
No,
somebody really, really wants that.
Anyway, Goal magazines from the 1969, when footballers looked like footballers and not like models.
They look like just any other bloke, really.
And they went for £12 all in, a little bundle of
Right,
those.
so I'll go with the next thing, which again is football themed, and this is a Norwich City Mascot construction toy, and it is the Canaries mascot, which is obviously a canary, and it went for £29.99, and this one's a sealed one. We have got another one eye on the auction, that one eye. I'm on the other one. Something else is coming up on the other one now.
Oh, gold.
That's actually frozen. Anyway, so this this is new and sealed, £29.99, and that's all in, so that's postage.
And we got that accidentally from this auction that we're now watching. Or where with.
So if you remember, we got a bag of Norwich City stuff, and we were like, we didn't bid on this. But when I went through it, actually, there was quite a few good bits and pieces in there.
Probably made it well over 200 quid off that bag.
Yeah, probably about that. Yeah.
Accidentally.
Yes.
Action Man. This is a ski patrol little, I don't know, Parker, is it? A top? It's got a bit of yellow in on it. That went for £3.50, and then they paid postage as well. So we are getting through the vintage Action Man.
What do you reckon? Bag of games. Look, PC, got Xbox.
Yep, go for it. Get them.
They're not massively good.
No, well, don't go for them.
Bugger it. There was a swear.
Swear.
Quack,
Quack.
quack. So anyway, next, we have invoice. We
God,
have
this is awful. This
a
is.
Sevi wooden egg cup sailor bearded, or bearded sailor. So basically, I'll take him out of the bag. Look, you can see him better.
He's not the prettiest little thing, but
So yeah, he's just a little egg cup really of a little sailor, and he's used, but he's still got plenty of life left in him, and his
hat's a bit.
hat's a bit
It's had seen better days.
yeah. It's actually fallen apart there as well. But yeah, so that was, I imagine, was all in the listing. That little hat being completely holiest of holies. But you know.
Right, and had these ages. Got them in a little. I think one of the first auctions that we brought from. We got these in a little box, and which doesn't owe us anything now. And they're little cufflinks. Yeah, I don't think they're not gold or anything like that. And there's a little tie pin as well. And they're made by Stratton, England. So
We have got another pair of cufflinks.
we have. I mean, the box
May
has
or
got
may
a
not
bit of
sell
damage to
them.
it, but these went for a tenner all in. So that was a nice bit of profit on them.
Yeah, right, so next.
Afternoon, JP.
Hello.
John Claude, I keep going to say.
So this is little Benny from, it's Apocalypse Benny, actually, from Lego Movie 2. And this minifigure went for a grand total of $6.99.
He's got the brick of truth, hasn't he? Oh no, he's got his.
No, he's got a
box.
toolbox there. I mean, I once bought one of these like ages ago. Ages, and I bought it off Bricklink, right, to complete a set or some such. And when I got it, I was really annoyed because I thought this helmet was broken, but apparently that's what they're meant to be like. So I was just like, why could they send that? It's obviously broken. No, it's not. It's purposefully broken is what it is. A bit like most of my exes.
Right, this is a bit of a controversial one. I don't know. Does anyone know who this guy is? Any wrestling fans in there?
I'll give you a clue.
No.
Crime. Yeah.
There's been a murder. I can't do the
I just
accent.
missed your 597, by the
Oh,
way, as we
sugar.
were talking, but never mind.
That's probably just a load of CDs anyway.
Oh, dear.
No one know who this is? Anyway, this is Chris Benoit, and he was a wrestler in the WWE, and he's famous, or infamous,
For two
Chris
reasons.
Benoit.
Wrestling is one of them.
And the fact that he murdered his wife and child. So I wasn't sure whether I should even list this or not, but it sold very, very quickly for $12.99 all in.
I mean, it is really, really, really unfortunate that the actual series was called Deluxe Aggression, I suppose, as well for this.
Yeah.
You know, given what we know now.
Yes, but that's him.
But yeah, I actually don't have any more auction stuff till, well, for ages
Well,
now.
there you go. You can go through those then, because they're...
Oh, nice. So anyway, yeah, there's quite a few documentaries, I think, on YouTube and probably on Netflix. You can watch stuff about that kind of thing. You know, I mean, it's an unfortunate thing, isn't it? I think it was to do with his steroid use and other stuff.
and the bumps he'd taken, and
Yeah, the
apparently.
bumps to his head, etc. So anyway,
Sorry,
Yes?
he's got loads of wrestling videos.
okay, so
I'm a
we
massive
have
wrestling
here
fan.
45 Brook
Yeah,
Bond.
he has. Sorry.
Okay. 45 Brook Bond picture cards and 6 books to put them in, which also have picture cards. So they're just these little tea cards you used to get in the packets. Well, you probably didn't. Maybe your parents did at one point. Packets of Brook Bond. And the books are just basically like this, really. So with loose cards, apparently. So yeah. So I'll hold one up that hopefully won't spew its contents. But this kind of thing, so you just stick them in these books, and we've got 6 of those, half a dozen of the other, and that basically went on offer because we had it for ages, and it was a Brucey bonus in a box for £5.29. So there you go. Next.
Yeah, sorry, back to Chris Benoit. Yeah.
Oh, go on then.
Yeah, they have removed him from the Hall of Fame. There's him and a few others, I think, isn't there? There's been like quite a few scandals, and I really like watching the YouTube videos about it, all the wrestling scandals.
Except for the ones that have got AI generated narration.
Oh, I hate it when they do AI generated. Yeah, but I used to quite like the Ultimate Warrior, but I didn't realise what he is. He was, not a very nice person.
Oh, the blonde fella.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The big.
Well, they're all big. They're wrestlers. They're all big. They're all going to be big.
But obviously, I thought these were just really great men.
And what was that? Andre the Giant. He had that genetic disorder, didn't
That's
he?
why
The
he was so
growth
tall.
hormone. He had too much of that, didn't he? That's why he was had big features.
Don't get me started on wrestling.
Yeah, well, let's move swiftly on, shall we, to something.
I think this is the last one.
Else.
Have you done that little figure there?
I ain't done that. All the
No?
best.
Oh, okay. Action man, infantry man, helmet, like a Tommy helmet, and that has gone for £3 on offer, and they've paid the postage as well. So just more vintage Action Man stuff, and these are from like the 60s and 70s rather than the 90s stuff. And
so something that isn't from then is Princess Mindy, tiny little Princess Mindy, and she's waving to you. There you go. So she's from SpongeBob SquarePants, by the way. And she went for $9.99,
which is mad because it's
It
looks like something you get out of a Kinder Egg or something, doesn't it? But
I don't know.
Of the earlier wrestlers had steroid issues. Yeah, that's true. And also, a lot of them were quite racist and misogynistic, weren't they?
Well, yeah.
But I suppose it's quite a macho.
Anyway, so moving on from macho stuff to Action Man.
Oh yeah.
And
it's Macho Man Randy Savage.
Air vest. So this is a USAF.
United States Air Force.
Air vest. And it went for $2.99, but we have the postage on top of this because, well, we just do. So £2.80 postage for him. They, them. So yeah, that's fine. Done.
Fluffy Muffin says famous people should be banned from turning out to be terrible people. No matter how famous we get, we will always be terrible people.
We'll always be down to earth terrible. We'll always be a certain brand of awful.
Yeah.
Yeah,
we
definitely.
won't let you down.
Yeah.
Is that the lot now?
Yeah, I mean, that PS3 isn't part of it. That is actually mine. Yeah.
And I've actually, on the subject of wrestling, I've bought some...
let's sit down for this, shall we?
I've bought some wrestling figures off JP. Not wrestling figures, wrestling
And when I
games.
sit down... I think I better just adjust that little fella there. Right. As you can see, we managed to actually get the camera around the right way today. With a little bit of... there were
tears, there was drama.
There was tears and drama. There was a little bit of, having to go for a little walk and stuff like that.
Also known as technical difficulties.
Yeah. It was our brains playing up on this occasion. Anyway, there we go.
So how are you all on this wonderful Monday morning? Have you had wonderful sales weekends? Because we haven't, unfortunately. It's been a bit quiet, hasn't it?
Yeah, well, it has actually been quiet, and we've sent a few offers out, most of which have not been accepted. But unfortunately, it is the way it goes, isn't it?
We did remember the mics today.
Yeah, we actually remembered these. So, yeah, it went much better, I feel, from the very beginning. So,
how many have we got in here? Oh, 19 people. Hello, 19 people.
Ooh.
Practically gone viral, look.
Oh, yeah, definitely. 19. It's now up to 20. It's up to 20. It's up here on my screen, so it's up to 20.
Did I say Adele when it was Addy? I've got it wrong. I haven't got my glasses on. So,
your glasses.
Warhammer books. Yeah, we've had a really slow weekend. Probably one of the slowest since we've started this, haven't we?
So... sold loads of small value stuff. Yeah, that's pretty much the gist
Linda.
of what we generally do that as well, actually. And we do get the occasional big sale. We get the little bread and butters.
Yeah, we had all like £3-4 over the weekend, and then woke up this morning to a £30 sale of that Norwich City thing.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, they just suddenly go, don't they?
I forget when it's payday week, obviously, because it's different for us, isn't it? We don't have a payday week really. But it's going to be payday week, isn't it? So hopefully we'll get things listed and people will buy them.
When we first started on here, we always used to know when it was Friday, Saturday night, pub chucking out time, because you would generally around about midnight or 1 o'clock get all drunken purchases come in. And I think pretty much, I would say about a quarter of our sales were the
Over the weekend.
sort of weekend drunk people sales.
Yeah.
And we got very few cancellations out of that, which I'm very surprised at, you know, like waking up on a Saturday or Sunday morning going, oh, what did I buy now?
I think it's because we used to sell a lot of vintage toys. So obviously people went out, got drunk, talked to their mates about stuff, and they were like, oh, I'm going to get that.
I remember when we had this, when we were kids, I thought I'll go home and see if they've got one on eBay. I've done this, though, not drunk. But I've purposefully gone out of my way to get something from my childhood, which is this little Transformers Land Rover. I wonder if I can still transform it. Nope. you have a natter, and I'll see whether I can transform this without breaking it in half.
Hello, Vinyl Guardian. Hello, My Honey Pie. Oh, look at that. We've obviously got that's our favourite subscriber. Hello, beautiful ladies. I don't know where they are. But...
Anyway, there he is.
Oh, thank you. Thank you for joining us.
That was actually really easy, but there we go. Yeah, but anyway, so that's what I got, because basically I remember him from when I was a kid. So I was like, yeah, why not?
That's true. Vinyl Guardian says it's nice to order when drunk. It's a nice surprise when it turns up, like someone else has brought it for you.
To be fair, I've done that with T-shirts before and got them and gone, yeah, I quite like this, actually. Well done, drunk me, for having reasonably good taste.
Yes. So yeah, I think some people have said they've had really amazing weekends, and others have said it's been slow. So I think there's no rhyme or reason to it sometimes. It's just, it is what it is, unfortunately. When's your next auction?
I've no idea, because it's not till 692. It's
Take it you missed 536 as well, did you? That I've written at the end.
Well, I would have, because you read it at the end.
Dear. My friend ordered a dyslexic. Can you read that?
Okay. So, which one? Oh, my friend ordered a commissioned brass full Viking mask that took 6 months to make. He tried to cancel the order on Monday morning, but they wouldn't let him. He'd emptied his bank account to pay for it.
Oh, my goodness.
I actually worked with this guy who used to do reenactments, and those chainmail vests that they can get made specially to fit them cost a lot of money to do.
Really?
Yeah.
Hey, it's Jan. Hello, Jan.
Hello.
She missed us last week. I assume you're a she. You never know nowadays.
Oh, right. But yeah, anyway.
But Jan missed us last week, so she's here today. Wonderful.
Jan
lovely.
Smith. Are you the Jan Smith I used to work with? By any chance?
How funny would that be? T-shirts is one reason I watch you young ladies. Wow. God, all the compliments are coming in thick and fast today. Yeah, we do have pretty awesome T-shirts. I love T-shirts.
Yes.
I have a subscription to a monthly funny T-shirt thing. So
well, this is one of them, isn't it?
Yeah, it's what's it called? Navario. So it's like the Nirvana one.
Yeah, so I've started to sell part-time to pay bills, and it's gone. eBay is almost dead. Do you think it will pick up, or should I give it up as a bad job?
Don't give up. I mean, it depends on how often are you listing. Because it for us, it tends to be, if we do listings, we try and do at least 5 a day, don't we? Get 5 a day on.
Each,
yeah. So try and list regularly, and then things will pick up. Some days you'll sell nothing, and other days you'll just wake up and you've sold like loads and loads of stuff. But don't give up. I mean, if you can afford to do it, do it. You know what I mean? Because it can, like, we started off kind of part-time, didn't we?
Yeah, we did.
And now we do it full-time, and it supports us. So.
The more hours you put in and the more work you put in, the more you will get out of it. So it is just about simply kind of going out and buying the stuff, chucking it on, and then unfortunately with some of it is a case of wait for it to sell, isn't it? And some stuff, did I just say muff by accident?
I think you said muff by accident. Some muff. some
That's
over
stuff.
On our OnlyFans site.
Some stuff.
Very niche OnlyFans.
There was a collective, like, you know, kind of. Some stuff you can promote the hell out of and kind of, you know, get rid of it really quicker, basically.
It's just about getting good quality items, really, in amongst all the what they call bread and butter stuff, I suppose.
Yeah. But bread and butter, I know there's a lot of resellers who go on about, like, I don't like bread and butter items, I try and leave them behind. But if you think about it, like, there's one reseller we watch who basically he'll go into a charity shop and he'll buy bread and butter, but he will buy several bread and butters to kind of make the most out of his money.
Yeah. And then he averages it all out.
And then averages it out amongst everything, which turns out to be lower per most of his items then. So, like, that kind of thing makes more sense if you are going to go the bread and butter route. And, like, we buy from auctions with kind of a lot of bundles of stuff. So, boxes just full of bits and bobs. Yeah. Most of which I'm missing at the moment, but...
Hold on, what's your next one?
697 and it's 616, so don't worry. Okay. So like a bundle of stuff can sometimes work out cheaper. So if all you do is say spend, like we sometimes spend 5, 10, maybe 15 quid on a bundle. Once you then take everything out and sort it out, you average it out, it's way even less than the charity shop stuff, isn't it? So...
Very good.
What was that?
I'm on a website where dolphins, sharks and whales make love. It's called Only Fins.
Only Fins.
Sell for more than you buy and keep chipping away.
Yep, pretty much,
and also don't just sell on eBay. If you can go on Etsy as well. If you've got like we sell like ceramics and stuff on Etsy, don't we? And
Vinteria
as well, which we haven't actually sold anything yet.
We've got something on there.
We have
at
got
the moment, and there's one more thing that's waiting to go on there because it is a higher ticket kind of item.
Yeah, it's high end stuff, like thousands. Or hundreds.
There's not thousands, oh my God.
No, I mean, a lot of the stuff on there is like thousands.
A lot of it is. So if you're going to go in that route of Vinteria, it needs to be the much better quality bits and pieces.
Yeah.
You know,
we've got Master of Pieces in. Hello, Master of Pieces.
Hello. Hello.
Hello. I actually saw a Vinteria advert on TV. Oh, really? I didn't know they were advertising on TV. It's quite difficult because you have to fill out all these forms and stuff, and it does feel like you jump through quite a few hurdles to get an account with them. But I suppose that's if you're selling higher ticket items, then they need to make sure that you're proper. I don't know how we got free.
Well, by luck, you know.
But also, Vinted is good if you're a personal seller. Obviously, we wouldn't encourage business people to sell.
Well, to be fair, with Vinted, I've gone the Vinted route before when I've had books to sell. Books and clothes tend to go reasonably well on there, and if you have bundles set on, even better, because people love to bundle and get a discount. Some people just bundle the postage, so they would just put it in the same box. Yeah. You know, whatever, but
anything under a fiver, I'd stick on. If I was a personal seller, I'd stick on Vinted.
Yeah, but stuff like Vinted, if you've got your own stuff, you want to just get rid of it quick. Vintage usually reasonable. Sometimes it just hangs around on there as well, though, to be fair.
Yeah, sometimes things will just sit around. It's just about, waiting for the right person to come along and buy them. Because we had some really expensive stuff on eBay before that just sits around for ages. And then one day it just sells, doesn't it? Or you get an offer on it, like that book.
The book.
The one with all the stickers.
Oh yeah, that
Bert. I'm sorry, everyone.
That 1970s.
You don't get that with Nick and Andrea, do you?
That 1970s pop sticker book that I showed you that had Gary.
Yeah.
Yeah, it had that sticker. Vinyl Guardian.
Master of Pieces put a video up saying, "Am I becoming a hoarder?" And basically looks like our old living room when we used to sell at home. So, and Vinyl Guardian was just saying, if you think that's bad, you should see mine. My wife's going to kill me when she sees it. So yes, that's that. Yeah.
And I would say, like, when you're running a shop, is go niche if you want, but not too niche. Because we did that, and it was far too niche, and it was outside of anything I had interest in.
Yeah, you were just bored.
So I just got bored towards the end of doing this particular website with that stuff, because it was all we ever did.
Yeah.
You know, and So I just if you want a niche, then go for a more generalised kind of thing like collectible stuff or toys or clothes. Don't go so niche that you basically hardly sell anything because you're just so niche.
And if you look forward to go, because I actually love what we do, and I love doing all the research and cleaning it up and making it all nice. But my passion is all the toys, like 80s and 90s toys. So I really enjoy doing the wrestlers and all that kind of stuff. And you enjoy doing the coins and what else is it that you enjoy? Lego. You like Lego, don't you?
Yeah, Lego.
So if you enjoy it, it makes it a lot easier.
Lego is quite a good sell because a lot of the sets can be worth quite a lot of money. The minifigures can as well, and some of the little bits and pieces like accessories and stuff. But with that, you do have to be quite careful because some of the sets are worth hardly anything, and they're hardly worth your time. So if I get a bundle of Lego, well, actually, I've got that Lego sorting video to come up at some point, either Wednesday or Friday this week, and that will show you how I sort my Lego stuff out when I get a bundle, because I never used to do this, but I do it now, is just aim for the better sets that are in there to start with, so the more expensive sets. And then if you have anything left over, is go for the stuff that isn't worth as much. If you just as little Brucey bonuses, really. But yeah.
But there can be a lot of money in Lego, can't there?
Yeah. Yeah, there can be, actually. It depends what sort of sets you get.
But I was sorting through some minifigures at the weekend, and there was one torso that was worth about £40, which is absolutely insane. But then there's some that is worth 50p.
Yeah, yeah.
So yeah, do you guys use Bricklink to complete the sets?
Yes, 100%. And when I show you the video this week, I will show you how I use Bricklink to complete the sets as well. I've still got to do the narration for that. I did transcribe the narration, and for some reason it turned some of the words I said a bit dirty. So I will have to go through that and edit.
That's your accent hinting.
Yeah, and unfortunately it seems to think I'm always swearing, which I'm not always. I do sometimes, probably most of the time, but not all the time.
Yeah, don't I know it, because I'm the one who has to edit it out
with all the quacks.
Afternoon, Ali's Animal Antics. That's a cool one. Yeah, Linda says she crochets, so we'll try Etsy.
See, I cross stitch, and I've been thinking about doing some stuff for Christmas for Etsy, because I love a bit of cross stitch. It's definitely the place
for some handmade stuff, isn't it?
Yeah. So I was thinking about doing my handmade cards, because I've done them in the past for people, and maybe handmade bookmarks and stuff like that. Because some people, they want to have something cross stitch, and they want to be able to say they've done it, but they don't want to actually do it. So it's kind of handy to sell people like that, really. Yes.
So what's everybody up to today? Are we all listing loads ready for the Q4 rush?
Yeah, we recently had a discussion, actually. 3 bags of Lego, what's your advice on how to market it? Sorry,
give it to us, Linda.
Yeah. How to market it?
It's a lot. It can be a lot of work if you don't know what you're doing.
Okay, well, I've got that video going on. If you want to watch that as a starting point, to kind of like, just figure out if you want to pick through it. I mean, some people will bundle together the colours and they'll sell them as kilogram bags. So that is one way of selling it on if you want to go the quick route. If you're willing to put some extra time in to pick the sets out, then yeah, that video I've got going on would be a good starting point for how to go about doing that, really, to be fair. Yeah.
And a lot of the time, if you've got minifigures in there, that's where a lot of the money is, isn't it?
Yeah, it's definitely pick the minifigures out. And don't forget, always, when you first start doing it, pick out the Lego from the non-Lego. Otherwise, you're going to end up selling a lot of stuff that's non-Lego, and then someone will get all up their bottom and say, you've sold me counterfeit Lego. And it's only because I think Lego's patent ran out, so everyone was on it like flies around.
There's one that looks just like Lego, and it says, is it Kobo? Kobe?
It's not Kobo.
Kobe. Kobo's the book, isn't it?
Yeah, Kobe, which is Polish, I think. And there's an M64, which sounds like a gun, but it's a type of Lego.
Yeah, they just make military stuff, because Lego don't make military
Obviously, then you have stuff like Mega Bloks, which doesn't have anything written on it.
Sometimes it does.
Occasionally, but it will have the odd little circle on one of the studs that will have mega blocks written around it, but generally it can be quite plain, bricks, that stuff. So
The worst is Wilco blocks, because they are plain, aren't they? But the minifigures, you can tell they're Wilco blocks.
Yeah, because they're about that tall,
really
ridiculously huge. Yeah.
Middle of listing for the day while
Away from home pet sitting, an Etsy listing just gone to a blank screen, just as putting it active.
Oh,
Swear.
You burping now as well?
Apparently so. Sorry about that.
Well, they don't come here for our feminine charm, do they?
They're in luck then if they don't. I occasionally appropriately swear.
And then there's a picture of a duck, because that's now a thing. Yeah. It's like Rosie and Jim. Who remembers Rosie and Jim? With a duck, it goes wah.
Yeah, on top of the barge.
Oh, God, that's a pain with Etsy. I had an issue. I've had loads of issues with eBay lately. I don't know if anybody else has.
Yeah, loads of people. I've noticed on Reddit loads of people saying that, actually.
There's been so many glitches on the app. Like, I was trying to select all of my unsolds to sell as similar. It wouldn't select them all. It was really annoying me. Lady and the Frogs on YouTube sells a lot of Lego. She has quite a few Lego sorting building ones, and she's funny. Write that down. We'll have a look at her.
Yeah. Lady and the Frogs. I don't think I'll forget that one, if I'm honest with you.
Master of Pieces remembers the duck.
Yes.
Talking of Rosie and Jim, if you ever see Rosie and Jim soft toys, get them, because they're worth a ton, aren't they? Like £60 for the pair, I think.
Is that for the bigger ones?
The bigger ones, yeah.
Yeah, because there are some of the smaller ones that aren't worth as much, but the bigger ones certainly are worth. But a lot of people around, I'm sort of an 80s, I am an 80s kid, born in the early 80s. So there was a lot of handmade stuff. And I remember having like handmade wuzzles that my mum's friend had made for me, and I had like 2 or 3 of them and stuff. So there was a lot of handmade. Because people found the real thing too expensive, but they still wanted their kid to have something nice for Christmas. So there was a lot of handmade. So just be aware of that there is going to be some handmade.
And there is still value in the handmade, but obviously not as much. They've got to be made. I think it was Ragdoll Productions.
Yeah.
And I used to live quite near to there. It was Birmingham, I think.
I've no idea.
Or was it Bewdley? I can't remember.
We actually have a handmade doll at the moment, and honestly, it doesn't look any different from the sort of thing you would get from a factory. It is actually really, really well made, and it's got a handmade dress and everything. It is so well done. But then you get some of them that look like a sack of spuds.
Yeah.
Because the stuffing is just shifted, and the quality isn't as good.
But the handmade stuff, I don't think people realise how much hard work and time goes into that. That's probably why on eBay you can't get as much, whereas at Etsy you can charge a premium because people appreciate that it's handmade and that you've taken the time to do it. Do you know what I mean?
I
can't make anything other than a mess.
Well, I've noticed as well people on Vinted do try and sell handmade stuff, but generally with Vinted it's because it's more of an Etsy thing, isn't it? It's more kind of other websites. So with Vinted, people tend to avoid the stuff on Vinted, I think, because it is sometimes not as good.
Jan Smith swears like a trooper, sorry. We swear like troopers, like sailors, don't we? But apparently it stops people watching your video if you swear. And we noticed that when we were swearing in our videos, we were getting thumbs down, dislikes.
But I do watch other videos where they swear a lot, and they will absolutely insist that that's how they are. They're going to swear, they're not going to change. Right, fair enough to them, that's what they want to do. But they were saying about how a lot of the audience that come over or that watch them from America really don't like swearing. So they don't like that kind of stuff. And I suppose especially out of,
But school shootings
women's...
are fine. This is why I don't do live.
Never let her out in the community.
I'll get back in my box.
So anyway, basically...
Hello, Tommy Trays. Hello, Cookie and the Haydens.
What was I saying?
I don't know. I got distracted by my own stupidity.
Because
even them Hannibal Lecter muzzle.
Hang on, what was I saying?
You were saying how Americans don't like swearing.
Americans don't like swearing, and especially out of the mouths of women, they're probably a bit more like, oh my god, I hate that. That's disgusting. So I think a lot of the thumbs down would come from people who were from the States
Yeah.
as well.
And we haven't sworn, or I've blocked it out, you're swearing out, in the last 6 videos, and we haven't had any downvotes. So I don't know if it's a coincidence or what. I tried to redirect my show here, not sure how it really worked, if at all. Oh, bless you, thank you. Gonna get my parcels actually packed now.
Yeah, we'll have to do that in a little while.
Yeah, we've picked it all out, but it's not going to take us long because we hardly sold anything.
We were
over
aiming on
weekend.
this one for about 45 minutes, so we've got another 10-ish minutes we're going to do, aren't we? Because
Yeah.
we were going to keep this one brief because of this auction and
I was
everything.
going to ask, actually, what time would people... Because we're going to have to change the time of this live just because of the auction.
Last week we didn't have an auction, so having this in the middle of the day had no effect on anything else that we were doing. So
But we couldn't organise a piss up in a brewery, basically. So we ended up having it today.
Paul, thank you for subscribing. That's
Oh,
very,
thank
very
you, Paul.
handy, and that's very nice. Thank you. We'll try not to let you down by swearing too much or talking about atrocities.
James says, I thought exactly the same as Jen about no swearing but guns are okay, and I beat him to it by a nanosecond. See, that's my problem. I say what everyone else is thinking, but it's not always appropriate. I don't think Americans would get our humour anyway, so I don't know if we've got any American subscribers.
I don't know, but if we're reselling, the thing is, we've watched some American resellers, and it is and Australian. It's completely different because of
The Australian was a bit more similar, wasn't it?
Slightly, but the way they do stuff and the stuff they have and the money that they spend is all massively different from pounds and everything.
So everyone's just backing me up in the chat.
Why? What are they doing?
Americans don't like swearing but love owning guns.
Oh, does it take a long time to make cross-stitch cards? Not really. If you practice, because sometimes it can take practice to get quite speedy with doing the little cross-stitch things, you can do those in, I would say, about maybe an hour. Probably not
Really?
even that. Because they're only little patterns that you put in, so the actual card has a hole cut in it, and then you just basically like do the little cross-stitch and glue it in. It doesn't really take that long.
See, I can't make anything. I think it's amazing that people can make all these, like, crocheting and cross-stitching. It's just...
Well, I've done cross-stitch for years, probably since my early 20s, I would say. So not a long time, but long enough. And I've made all sorts of stuff like fridge magnets, bookmarks, key rings. I've done cards. One year I did all my cards handmade. And just so many bits and pieces. And I love the fact that you can buy kits that are based on stuff you're interested in. So it's not just like flowers or puppies or all that kind of sort of stuff. You can get, well, Kurt Cobain ones. You can get all kinds of different patterns to follow, really.
Oh, 16 likes, sorry. If everyone in the chat, if you haven't subscribed, could you please subscribe? Oh, yes, that is a fantastic idea. You should cross-stitch swear words.
Okay, oddly enough, I was actually looking online for some patterns for sweary cross-stitches, and they are out there, and they are filthy. And
See you next Tuesday, that would be a brilliant one.
well, I was thinking more a phrase, so not just a swear, but an actual funny phrase that somebody might be quite happy to put.
What, like a Christmassy one?
Anything, literally anything. But yeah, they are out there, and I could do some of those.
I think they'd be really popular.
Yes.
You guys would buy it, wouldn't you? For a discount, obviously. Christmas discount for our fans. How wanky. Oh.
God's sake.
We don't have fans, we have
Quack.
subscribers. I know it's hard to behave. But yes. Has everyone subscribed? Has everyone liked and subscribed?
Yeah, back to the original question. What time would you
Yeah,
prefer?
yeah.
What time would you prefer if we're not doing 12 o'clock? What other time of day would you be able to do where you think that most people would be able, who are like in the chat now or whatever, would be able to go in and watch it? Because we were thinking maybe a bit later, so something like 5. Because we still would have to package our stuff that we've sold, like that stuff. We'd still have to package, so we wouldn't want to do it too late in the day, if you see what I mean. Really. But we can...
Or around 3, maybe? What do you guys think?
Yeah.
Lunchtime is good as we'll be on a break. Yeah.
See, that was originally the thought, wasn't it? Was
Unless
like,
we
well,
do it on
people-
another day. We could do it on a Wednesday instead.
Yeah, because there's definitely... So if you prefer, we can swap because we'd normally put a video, an actual pre-recorded video on Wednesday. So if you prefer, we can do that on a Monday and put a live on a Wednesday, if you see what I mean. So if you want...
Yeah,
Yeah?
5 p.m. isn't good for those with kids cooking, etc. Yeah.
That is true. That's kind of that too late, isn't it? So should we go with the Wednesday from now on?
Wednesday at 12.
At midday, so that you can still watch us on your lunch breaks, but it's not going to be a day that clashes with these auctions for us, because obviously, you know, one eye on that, one eye on that. Gets a bit tricky.
You're a bit boss-eyed. Can I say that?
I have no idea. I've no idea. I lost the plot of this one, to be honest with you. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, oh, what's that?
Any time after 1 is good. Yeah, well, oh God, I can't get my words out today. What I'll do is, what we'll do is 1 o'clock, 1 o'clock, oh, save me please, save me jeebers, 12 o'clock on a Wednesday. So yeah, we'll do that, 12 o'clock on a Wednesday.
Shall we do a little giveaway? I've
Again?
got something in mind. Who wants a
God
little
knows.
giveaway?
God knows, go on. You can ask the question this week though, because I did last week.
Okay. Okay.
What's your giveaway? Go on.
All right, hold on.
It'll be a blueberry, by the way.
It won't be a
something
blueberry.
random.
It's a little teddy bear. And it says in his Dopy, look. And it's a proper Disney one. But, yeah. Who wants a Dopy? What are you laughing at?
So, but are you going to ask a question that
Well,
people
I want to
have
see
got
if
to
anybody
answer?
wants him first.
I
Have you
mean-
stocked up on sticks? Oh, we've had a real supply issue with sticks.
I mean, if
his
you-
bum.
I mean, well, he's a bit mucky, but yeah. Anyone want this? Anybody at all? Going.
I was hoping for a stick too. See, we're going to...
Going. Gone!
Does nobody want Dopy?
I'm afraid Dopey had an accident.
There's a bit of a delay because I've got the laptop here so I can see the
I know.
things.
We're about a million years
Yeah,
behind.
you're
going to
launch him across the room in a second.
Oh, yeah, I'm about to launch him. You ready?
People can't see. They've already seen it. We'll have to get some...
We're just watching ourselves. You're
Yeah.
right. You talk amongst yourselves. We'll just watch our live stream.
I think when we get to 500, we
God.
should do a proper giveaway. 500 subscribers. What do you all reckon? Back me up. Come on.
What? What did you just say? I honestly didn't hear you. I was too busy
I said
thinking
when we
about
get
other
to
stuff.
500 subscribers,
Yeah.
if we get to 500,
500.
we should do a subscriber.
What
a
kind of giveaway?
I don't know.
Well,
A proper one, not a stick.
Did say we were going to wait for 850 because basically...
But 500 seems a good one because it means that then not monetise, but we can then do different
Should we just leave it
things.
at 850, sweetheart?
Oh. Oh, Addy wants him. Addy wants Dopy.
We'll go and retrieve him.
Yeah, he might need to be put in plaster or something though.
He was my favourite toy until he disappeared one day. That one could have been the one that disappeared. And he's disappeared again. He's over there somewhere.
Right, I'm going to think of a question then to make it fair, if anybody does want him. Which country is the wrestler Bret the Hitman Hart from?
God, that's hard.
It's not.
That is hard. That's a hard question.
The best there is, the best there was, and the best there
That's a
ever will
really
be.
hard question.
No.
So it's not a hard question for you.
No.
Because you know.
Either nobody wants him or nobody knows. No idea.
Should we make it a little bit easier for you?
Go on, US one.
What was... Oh, God. Hang on. Hang on, let me think. Okay, you keep chatting for a second. I just got to think about this. Off you go.
You can't win again, JP. That's not fair. You know, you've got your badge. What more do you want?
All right. What is the name of Mario's brother? Go.
Quick. Yep. I'll go and retrieve him.
Yeah. I mean, we could have asked the Snow White question, really.
I don't know anything about Snow White.
Some of it, no clue. Yay, Ali's animal antics. Yes, so you've got it. You've got the Dopy. So you've got him. You've got him, in you. So if you want to message us after this live, just on Instagram, and let us know your address, we'll get him out. We can get him out to you today, to be fair. Yeah.
There you go. Well, I think we'll leave it there because we're losing the will now.
Dunk. Dunk.
Yeah, we're losing the will. We'll get back to our auction.
Hello.
So thank you ever so much for joining us. And if you haven't liked and subscribed, please do. Losing the plot more like it. Don't kill him. Get off me now. Oh my God. It's descending into chaos.
There we go. Right. Anyway, so yeah, we'll. What do you look like? Honestly,
Idiot.
Oh dear. Right. Anyway, so we'll leave it there, shall we?
Just another manic Monday.
46 minutes and 54 seconds. Dopey's gonna get punched.
Yeah. Thanks very much. Oh. Take care, everybody. Bye.
Yep. Anyway, bye.
How do you end it now?
It's not that bad, is it? That one. Go. No.